Hello. Oh, whoops. Whoops, whoops, no, 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 no. My body's not ready. My body's not ready. Tsutamate. Wait, how come it's not working? It's not working. My body. How come I can't move? Hold on. Tsutamate. Tsutamate. Sorry, my body is not ready. Oh shoot, I might have to restart. Okay. Sorry guys, tsutamate. Having some technical difficulties, sorry. One moment. Bada bing bum bum. Bada bing bum boo. Oh man, I hope I don't have to restart my whole computer. Okay. Tsutamate. Tsutamate. Please work. Failed to start USB connection with a fudge biscuits. Oh no, I might have to restart the stream. Shoot. Tsutamate. Please work. Please, please, please work. Dang it. Alright, I'm sorry guys. I think I need to restart my whole computer. I'll be right back. Tsutamate. Hello. Alright, are we back now? Alright, hopefully this is working. Hello, sidechickies. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, we had a little bit of, excuse me, a little bit of technical difficulties. So let me just get my bearings in order. Excuse me. Tsutamate. Tsutamate. Let's see. Tsutamate. Mate. Gotta make sure you got all this stuff set up for today. And I'm probably just gonna yap with you guys for a little bit because I have to download the game. You first played this game when you were like 10? Hope I enjoy it. Thank you. Thank you. Are you a Fire Emblem fan by chance? I'm a huge Fire Emblem fan too. I played this game when I was a kid too. Tsutamate. Nice to meet you, by the way. Is this your first time here on my channel? Pleasure to meet you. My name is Raein Clowd, Psychic Soldier VTuber here to siphon your essence, bruh. Welcome to my stream. We're having a little bit of stream scuff, so I'm just trying to get my bearings in order. Okay. Does that look good on your end, guys? The colors? Okay, I hope this looks good. Whoa, sorry, I'm choking. I was laughing and then I started choking on myself. Well, that's a very sus statement. Hi, Crimson Triage, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Oh my goodness. Are you guys excited? We're gonna play one of my favorite games of all time. And it's called Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Hello. God, this is taking, what, half an hour? Jeez Louise. Okay, I guess I gotta distract you guys for half an hour before we jump to the game. You've played every Fire Emblem game, and it's because this game got me into it. And no, my first time here, it was a Groot joke, I think. A Groot joke? What? A Groot joke? Nani? Wait, do you know my secret? I'm taking that you know my secret, then. Yeah. Hi, Eviola, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're playing Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, but we're probably just gonna yap for a little bit first because silly me, I didn't download the freaking Nintendo GameCube Classic stuff beforehand, so it's yeah, I'm really excited to play this game. I did play it, I think, last year or the year before, I can't remember. I did like a one-off stream. Maybe it was like in 2024, like late 2024. But yeah, I love this game. My favorite character in Fire Emblem is Soren, and I also really like Ike a lot too. So just so you know, I'm gonna have them support each other. So you still own it physically? Me too. That's so cool, Eviolite. Very cool. Did you know, like, actually, let's go on eBay right now. I just want to see how much the prices actually are. Is the secret that you don't put the shopping cart back in the designated area? Well, you could say that. That's one of my many secrets. Do you want to see a magic trick? Have you been around for this? Alright, I'll show you a magic trick. You ready? Give me a minute. It takes... Whoa. Yo? How come I can't scroll down easy? Hey, yo. Hey, yo! Whoa, what's up with that? I can't move myself. What the fudge? There's like an invisible barrier. There's an invisible barrier. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna swippy swap. I'll be right back. my magic trick failed. Dude. What's up with that? Alright, I'll be right back. You love your emo twink mage boy? He's just a little guy? Okay, well. I'll show you a little magic trick. You ready?
Whoa, wait, where did I come from? Oh. Hello, everybody. What am I doing here? Hella expensive, probably. What? Oh, is Raein playing Path of Radiance? Wait, that's like one of our favorite games. I love Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Yes, one of my faves ever. Let me look up how much Path of Radiance is online. It's probably very expensive. But the Nintendo Virtual Console probably made it a lot cheaper, no? Also, I'm gonna make you guys a little smaller. You guys are kind of ginormous right now. Alright, let's go on eBay. How much is Fire Emblem Path of Radiance right now? Fire Emblem... Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Path of Radiance. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. You remember this? When I first came, there was 2 of you. Oh my goodness, Path of Radiance, right now, there are listings. How do I look up sold listings? It's gone down quite a bit. It used to be like, what, $500? There's a listing right now for $230. Also, so sorry, I'm still eating it now. $190, $174, but these aren't selling. About eBay sold listings. Okay. Search completed listings. Oops. That didn't work. Search eBay sold items and prices. Okay. Keyword. Path of Radiance. A lot of... Oh, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance was part of a $575 lot. Somebody bought one? Wait, what? Somebody bought one? No, there's no way. That's a lie. Did this really sell for $500? The Ziyaillust agenda will persist. Okay, hold on. This... Oh! Somebody got a combo of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn for $360. It's sold. And then a factory sealed Path of Radiance sold on March 10th for $359. Is that real? It looks like it's still selling. These are sold listings, apparently. It's still selling for like the 300 range. Then how come like there's so much game and case? How come some are like so like cheaper? Has it gone down just in the past month? Japan version 140. Now it's like sitting and it's not selling. That's probably because people have the virtual console stuff now and you can get it for free. Completed inbox tests. Look, I just remember these used to sell for like $400 or $500. That's crazy. Okay, how much of the game? Oh, 38 minutes left. That's a long time. So I take it you're a Zihark fan? I do I usually use Zihark? I usually use I'm just gonna use my favorites. I always use Nefany. I use Titania. In Path of Radiance only, I use Astrid, but I don't think I'm gonna run her this time. Because she sucks in Radiant Dawn. Your brother bought a copy for around 400 bucks or what? Are you a Soren Ike fan? Are you a Scenario? Scenario? Soren's Japanese name is Scenario, like a scenario, but Scenario. Aiku, Scenario. You're Zihark's strongest soldier, except you've never been in a fight. Okay, that's cool. I like how you like Fire Emblem. You've come to the right place. Is that what drew you in today? It was just Fire Emblem. That's funny. Hi, Peace Joy. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I know. I've been playing a lot of Pokopia and Marvel Rivals. I need to reintroduce some games back to the channel. Sorry, guys. You're seeing it in real time. This is how long it's taking the games to download. Wait, does that mean The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker's back on? I can finally restart my Wind Waker playthrough. No, but then I have to get back into Kingdom Hearts as well. And then there's Final Fantasy VII. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe I'm getting the bug again. You saw Path of Radiance in the notification and rushed here. Okay, that's cool. I'm glad. Well, it's nice to see some people again after a little while. Welcome back. Probably gonna stream it once or twice a week. I'm just trying to ease back into RPGs because I'm still kind of on the Marvel Rivals kick, you know. But I need to have like a life balance, you know. God, like, do you remember when Path of Radiance came out? And then like, I remember, sorry, I'll swap back to Rain in a bit, but I remember when Path of Radiance came out, I fell in love with the game because I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, it's a 3D Fire Emblem. It's not the 2D Game Boy Advance ones. I was just like, oh my god, I get to play like a console version of Fire Emblem. There have been console Fire Emblems before, but they were all two-dimensional, like Thrasha 776, Genealogy of the Holy War. I guess the original Fire Emblem and Fire Emblem 2 and Fire Emblem Gaiden were on, the Super Nintendo? I guess that's a console game. But like, in you know, for me, like, I played the Game Boy Advance ones first, and then Path of Radiance came out, and I was like, oh, yes, I get to play a 3D Fire Emblem game. Plus, this one I think is one of the best in the series in terms of like strategy and combat, you know? But man, I have so much to say about this game. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Sorry, I'm like stuffing my face with meat right now. This is a leftover burger from yesterday. Genealogy needs the Echoes treatment. I agree. I think it should also include Thrasha 776 though. Do you think so? It should be Genealogy with the Thrasha DLC. I'm very excited. Yeah. It's so weird though, because like a few days ago I was mentioning I want to play this game. And I was like, I'm not sure if I'm ready yet. But then like, I wanted to play it. Like, you know how like when you influence yourself? Sorry, I'm trying to stuff this meat down my throat. So like, okay, I love Soren. And like, a young me, I saw myself like in Soren, and I was like, oh my god, that's like so me, you know? That was like, when I was a kid, I didn't know what femboy energy was. You know? And I liked how Soren was kind of like Lucius from, I am almost 100% certain. Maybe it's just a crazy coincidence, but I feel like Raven and Lucius from Blazing Blade, I think they kind of partially inspired Ike and Soren. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. Both as one game, and you get to choose which you play at the beginning, like Tales of Symphonia Remastered thing. Yeah. Tales of Symphonia Remastered. Sorry, my cat just broke in. Hi, Sora. Hi. Hold on, I have to close the door. Give me a second. Hi, Sora. It gets really loud in my neighborhood. She's just a baby girl. She's just a baby girl. Well, actually, Rain and I were both on the same energy. Yeah. So, I mean, that's just a theory I have. Yo. What's up? Also, sorry, TikTok people, I didn't realize I was all the way down here. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm like stuffing my face with meat right now. I'm stuffing my face with a lot of meat right now. Delicious meat. Nutritious meat. Hi, Sora. Come here. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. Good girl. Such a good Sora. It's my cat. Hi, Sora. Oh, whoops. Oh. You don't like that? You don't like being held? Okay. Sorry, she jumped on my PC mod. Did you guys hear her? You guys don't usually get to hear my cats, but I think her squeal got on the mic there. Did you hear that? Oh, I'm eating a burger right now. Good old American burger. I felt like eating meat. Very Ike coded to stuff my face with meat. Exactly. You get the vibe. You get it. Did you guys know that this is my favorite game? One of them? Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn have had a profound impact on who I am as a person. The cats are quiet. You didn't hear them? She was squealing. Aw, man. That would have made for such cute content. Why is it taking so freaking long? Can I... Hold on. Oh. I didn't mean to do that. How about we just look at the Game Boy Advance games, shall we? There's a bunch of new ones on here. Super Mario Kart. Are any of these worth playing? Oh, this is nostalgic. Golden Sun was the first game I ever played on stream. You guys remember this? I remember that. Oh, a new game. We're just trying to kill sometimes. Klonoa. Empire of Dreams. What is this, like Sonic the Hedgehog looking thing? Sacred Stones! Well, we should play that, but we gotta finish Blazing Blade first. Zelda always looks like fun. Okay. There's a lot of games we could stream, no? Oh, I always wanted to play this one. My brother played this one. Super Mario World. I don't like platformers. No. Super Mario Superstar Saga is like an RPG game. It's really fun. WarioWare, Super Mario. It's all like... it's all like, What's this? Is this Starry? Is this the thing that comes up in Smash? Oh, Red Rescue Team. I'm so sorry, Red Rescue Team. You were such a... I don't know. It's not really my kind of game. Maybe I'll play it again someday. I don't know. These never came out overseas. These ones. Starry. Let's see. Metroid Fusion. I remember my brother playing that one. I never played Minish Cap before. Okay. Resume downloading. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to kill time right now. Bada bing bang ba. Oh, Unicorn Overlord. I need to get back into that. It's been so long. Have I played any of the Fire Emblem ROM hacks? No. No. I haven't. I've seen a lot of them. They look really cool though. It's just I have a habit of not playing. I don't play hacked games on my channel just because you never know. Someday I could be sponsored by Fire Emblem. That's a possibility. Fire Emblem Engage. Oh god, I don't know if I'll ever finish this one. I just couldn't. I can't do Engage. It's so boring. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like the whole like. I don't know. I just can't finish it. Guys, I want to play a Pokemon Bank or Pokemon Home episode with you guys sometime, but I can't do it because my a secret information name is on that. So I'm just like, oh fudge. You know, I can't play that. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon lately. Oh, I'm gonna play Fire Red again this week. We're gonna cut down a little bit on Pokopia. And then we're gonna do like what we're gonna do is we're gonna do like longer streams for Pokopia, like a longer day or two of streams, and then we're gonna do like a bunch of other games too. Gotta finish C to A. I don't know, Pokopia is just so much better. Pokopia is so much better. Okay. Will I ever finish Unicorn Overlord, I wonder? Oh, I still have my Animal Crossing town. Jeez Louise. Can't I start a new save on that Pokemon game? On Home? No, Home is like a storage system. It's not even really a game. It's not really a game. It's like a storage system for your Pokemon. And it has all my information on it. It has like decades of Pokemon. Because it shows like the original trainer and stuff. That's like a very easy way to get doxxed. It's so dookie, respectfully, yeah! It's such a shame because it actually had potential to be like the best Fire Emblem ever. It could have even topped Three Houses. If only. Its combat was way better than Three Houses. Three Houses combat sucked. Like, what really kept Three Houses going was really the characterization and the story. It was great. Did you guys know that Three Houses came out 7 years ago? Ew! It's 2026 Pokemon leaking our IVs, our IPs. Okay, I might come back later, but I'm gonna let Raein have her stream.
Thanks for the memories, even when you doxed me so. But bleaks like you, only sweeter. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Isn't that like a Fallout Boy song? Oh no, is that... Thanks for the memories, even if they weren't so great. Yeah, tastes like you, only sweeter. What? That's like what? 16 Candles. What is that? What's that album called? Fallout Boy. Was that Fallout Boy? Thanks for the memories. Explores themes of toxic relationships and bittersweet aftermath of memories. Okay. When did this come out? On radio in March 20th, 2007. Ew, 19 years ago? Ew, that's old. Ew. Excuse me. Did I check out that Mer song I mentioned? No, I'm so sorry. I have not. I have not. Let's see. I haven't listened to a lot of music recently. Fallout Boy. Pete Wentz. Did you guys know that Pete Wentz is black? I didn't know that for a while. I just found out about that like last year, I think. Yeah, he is of English and German descent on his father's side, and Afro-Jamaican descent on his mother's side. When I was like a really young kid, I thought Pete Wentz was so hot. I was like, oh, Pete Wentz. Green Day is over 30 now. Ew, their album came out 30 years ago. Ew. You don't even know Pete Wentz. Pete Wentz he's 46. What the fudge? That guy's old. He married and divorced Ashley Simpson in 2008. Dang, how old is Ashley Simpson? And he's married to Megan Camper now. Ashley Simpson. Ashley Simpson is 41 years old. What the fudge? She's Jessica Simpson's sister. Jessica Simpson is 45. Oh my goodness gracious. Wait, Path of Radiance? Can we all call Pete Wentz Unc? He's like an uncle now. That's like uncle age. Like your dad's younger brother or something. Pete Wentz. Who's Jessica Simpson? Wow, this burger is so good. Path of Radiance. Fire Emblem. Path of Radiance is a 2005... Wait. Path of Radiance is 21. And then Radiant Dawn is 2000. Radiant Dawn is 19. I'm just eating. You guys are real cool, by the way. I know we haven't jumped into the game just yet. Jessica Simpson is Homer and Marge's estranged child born out of wedlock, you think? What kind of dark lore is that? That's funny. Did you... Coming back to Fire Emblem, who did you usually run in your playthroughs? I'm really curious, guys. For those that have played it. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. We'll do just Path of Radiance right now. We'll talk about Radiant Dawn another time. Yeah, ew. I know, it's old enough to drink. That's disgusting. It's making me feel kind of sad. It's like, wow. Has it really been 19 years since Radiant Dawn came out? 21 years ago? But Fire Emblem is not old enough to rent a car yet. You never played the console ones? Are you guys excited? The last time I played Fire Emblem Path of Radiance was just to like honor it last year or the year before, I can't remember. And I played it on my Wii. But this time we're going to play it on the virtual console, so the graphics should look a lot better actually. Hold on. You mean it wasn't downloading this whole time? I was wondering why it stopped. Dude. It's not gonna be an hour and 27 minutes. It's gonna go down. It's gonna go down. I have really good internet. Guys, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that the download had stopped. Oh my god, that's so bad. You guys don't mind though, right? We can have a little Zatsu before we jump into the game. Wow, good thing I started this stream like at 8:30 or something. or 8 o'clock. I can't remember when I started, but it's all good. I'm glad to hear. Glad to hear. This game means so much to me. You know, not to like talk too much about it, but like this game really helped me when I was but a wee little kid, and I was trying to understand my identity and all that. I can titanium Oscar and Boyd. Oh, you're an Oscar Boyd user. Let's go. Soren, Ziark, Stephanie, Ranulph, Jeffrey, Jill are my faves. Jeffrey and Ranulph are probably not the most optimal picks, but I don't care. Who cares? Who cares? And we all know that Ranulph is like, you know, one of Ike's Twinkies. Ike likes Twinkies. Ike likes a femboy and he likes a twink. But he very much likes... Well, I can't say it. I don't want to start the shipping wars. The shipping wars for Ike are like 2 decades old now. Hi, Sheriff. Welcome to the stream. How's the pumpkin patch today? Welcome, welcome. Did it really help you that much? It did, because Soren is a really important video game character for me. You know, guys, you know, I love Roxas. Roxas is like one of my favorite... Like... Childhood most important like video game characters for me were probably Princess Peach, Soren from Fire Emblem, and Roxas. You know, I wanted to be Soren. I wanted to date Roxas, and I wanted to be Soren, and I wanted to dress like Princess Peach. I have a lot more characters too, but I would say that, and you know, Jigglypuff, obviously I love Pokemon too, but I'd say like in terms of like video game characters, those are like the most important to me. You never played for optimal gameplay or whatever. I just play what I want. I don't think there's a single Fire Emblem aside from Thash of 776 that is hard enough to really need optimal units. That's true. I will say though, even though it's been such a long time since I've done a proper... Actually, no, hold on. Side chickies, I actually played Path of Radiance like 5 or 6 years ago. I played it during the pandemic. Panini. Thoughts on how they handled Kai'Sa in the localization in Radiant Dawn? I think at the time that these games came out, the localization teams did the very best they could to not speak... I think they honored the Japanese translations mostly, not entirely, in that some characterizations were pretty accurate, whereas others were a little bit bent. Like, I believe Soren was a lot more... It's really hard to describe Soren this way, but he was a lot less of a jerk-ass in the Japanese version. He was more of a jerk-ass in the localization Western version, you know? But for Kai'Sa specifically, I think they get like a solid C+ or B- because I think they had to tone down a lot of stuff just to have him pass through. But I think the message came across that he very much had a huge crush on Ranulph. I think that still was very apparent. You know, like us that were smart enough, us Yaoi fans back in the day were smart enough to realize like, yes, Kai'Sa has a huge crush on Ranulph, you know. But this is really bad to say on stream, but I think Ranulph is a bottom, you know, and I think Kai'Sa is also a bottom, but I don't think he knew that Ranulph was a bottom. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. So, but Kai'Sa in the Fire Emblem Heroes is a lot better now. They gave them proper non-binary pronouns, which is good, you know, because Kai'Sa is not really a gay man. They're more like their own thing, you know. I think they describe themselves as like having a woman's heart in a man's body. I think that's how they describe it, or something like that. And they use they pronouns for Kai'Sa. I hope that answers your question. How did you feel about them localizing Kai'Sa in Radiant Dawn for the Western releases? You know what I would really like? I would love if they could release the actual hard mode difficulty for Radiant Dawn when they localize it, when they release that eventually for the Virtual Console. I hope they release Wii games for Virtual Console. That's gonna be crazy. I want to play Radiant Dawn so bad after Path of Radiance, you know. But excuse me. I really hope that they have the hard mode dialogue like localized, like, you know, translated and stuff, because guys, like, there's so much like more subtext in Radiant Dawn's hard mode than what was ever released over like Western, you know, overseas, you know. Like, there's so many secrets in Radiant Dawn, you know, but we just got like a very washed up version, like everyone that played like the Western releases, so, you know. So, I, like, by the way, like, speaking of Kaiza, I think they did a really good job for Heather. She very much liked ladies. Considering it was like 2006 or 2007, I'm not as mad about it as I could be. But I'm glad Kaiza gets to be they, them now. Yeah, I feel like in modern Fire Emblem, they're a lot more, you know, liberal with their, you know, representation, which I really like. It's nice to know that a video game series that's a Nintendo video game series, you know, let alone a Nintendo video game series, is being a lot more, you know, open-minded to, you know, different expressions of identity. I think that's cool, you know? And I think that helps a lot of people. Kind of like what I'm doing. I like to, you know, give some representation. I hope I am. Maybe I'm not the best example, but, well, actually, no, I take that back. I am the best Raein Clowd example there is. So, you know, if you ever have something that you're struggling with your identity, just know that you're welcome here. I'm happy to have a space where you can be yourself, you know? But yeah, what else? Oh, another one, Lim Stella. You know, Lim Stella from Blazing Blade. I always loved Lim Stella. You know, when I was a kid, I didn't understand like the word because there was no like non-binary word, but it was very obvious by like Nurgle's speech that Lim Stella was like a construct. So like there wasn't really a gender, you know, they're just so gorgeous. You know what I mean? Have been rather progressive as traditional as they are. Yeah, I think they're realizing that it's like, it's not like taking away anything when you add stuff like that, you know? Oh my gosh, like, you know, speaking of, God, I wish I could have been like, I think I wanted to be Soren, but I also really liked Lim Stella. Lim Stella is just like beautiful. If you guys don't know, Lim Stella is a homunculi. They're not really like a human technically. They're just like, but Nurgle, it's so weird though, because Nurgle made them the perfect morph, but the perfect morph has no gender. It's like I think he was trying to achieve like angelic beauty, like beyond gender, you know. How very like bisexual king of him, but you know. I could show you guys Lim Stella. Lim Stella. They're very beautiful. Like otherworldly beautiful. Excuse me. I'm gonna get their heroes artwork. Let me see if I can get that. Yeah. Lim Stella is the first character. Oh, I need to get the Lim Stella card. Yeah. Yeah, Nurgle declared. Yeah, I 100. Okay, I feel like Nurgle is a great example of like high academia men where they're like mostly straight, but they have like are hetero-flexible. Like I don't think Nurgle's like full on bisexual. I think a lot of men are actually attracted to femininity, just like a lot of women are attracted to masculinity. But I feel like a lot of non-binary people can have straight partners because like they can embody the traits. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I don't know. It's a little bit complicated, but I feel like Nurgle would be like, oh my god, I love this beautiful androgynous mostly feminine. Like, you know, limb style is very girly looking. They used a girl sprite, but well, I can't not show Sonia with limb Stella, so I'll have to show Sonia. Sonia, is she in Heroes? Okay, never mind. I'll just show their And Sonia was very jealous of limb Stella. I thought that was interesting. But yeah, when I was a kid, I just knew that limb Stella like was neither, but I don't know how to explain that. I didn't know what it was. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna show you guys limb Stella first, and then I'll show you Sonia. We're just trying to kill some time because the game is still loading. This is limb Stella. They are so beautiful. Look at them. And they have no gender. They have like no... They're not male or female. They're non-binary. But they're so beautiful. How like what's the word? I don't know. It's just beautiful. Limb Stella is beautiful. And even their outfit is very like gender neutral, you know? They can like, it's feminine but also masculine, you know? You would smash limb Stella. They have no gender. This is limb Stella. And then this is Sonia. Sonia is very popular in the fandom. Well, certain fans. This is Sonia. This is Sonia. And they are both not real humans. They're morphs. They're like homunculi. They were created by Quintessence from Nurgle. Yeah, this is Sonia. Sonia was very jealous of limb Stella. Sonia wanted to be the prettiest, but Nurgle favored limb Stella. But they're both very feminine. So like, you know, like most kids would just think limb Stella is a girl, but limb Stella is actually genderless. And then limb Stella's cipher card is apparently the first no gender card. Very beautiful character, limb Stella and Sonia. So that's Sonia and limb Stella. They are morphs. They are in Fire Emblem Blazing Blade. They're artificial humans. They're kind of like what's it called? The Sins in Full Metal Alchemist, kind of. Okay, let's go check our download. 42 minutes left. It's not going to be 42 minutes. It's going to be a lot slower. Guys, we're going to have fun. I'm probably just going to do just a few chapters tonight because I don't want to go overboard. We're just going to have a nice little introduction back into Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, you know. So yeah. Oh, here, I'm going to move you guys over here so it can seem like I'm looking at you, you know. Homunculi, exactly. The morphs are 100% homunculi. They're artificial. They were created in the images of people, if not using some of the corpses of people. You want to go play the game? I'm trying, Valentina, but it's still downloading. We're like halfway there. Oh, I can't wait to show you guys like the intro animation for Path of Radiance, like the opening sequence is beautiful. I might have to do it a couple times. And there's so many like little like sound effects that like just tickle my heart. Charlie from Smiling Friends sent to Alibe to make limb Stella smile. Who's Charlie? I haven't seen Smiling Friends before. But yeah, anyways, going back to what I was saying, like Soren, I wanted to be Soren because I felt like Soren was like a feminine boy, you know, because I didn't, you know, when I always wanted to be a girl. I always knew I was, but you know, to come to terms with that, it took a little while, but I've always felt this way, you know. But when I saw Soren, I was like, oh wow, Soren looks like a girl. Like that's like what I want to be, you know. So I very much like, I always like self-inserted myself. I would pretend like Soren was like my self-insert into the video game. And especially since, you know, Soren is like the strategist of the Grail mercenaries. So that was always, and I remember playing Path of Radiance and I remember searching online like there's no way. I was like, Ike and Soren is so canon. It's so canon. And then like they had a little hint that there would be a sequel, and then like, oh, you didn't know if there was going to be a sequel. But then when Radiant Dawn was announced, you're just like, no way, like Ike gets a sequel game? That's so cool. And then it became even better because then they confirmed it. They confirmed everything. Soren Ike is real. It's canon, you know? Yeah, he has ran off as well. But that's more like a side thing, you know? But I definitely think that the canon couple for you know, Ike is Soren, obviously. Hi, Dahir Behi. You're welcome here, but we're talking about Fire Emblem. You gotta stay on topic, okay? You're welcome here, but stay on topic. Thank you. Yes, I know that you get very enthusiastic about different video games, but I just want to give you a little heads up before we jump into stuff here. The fact that Ike's only paired endings are with the femboy mage and the catboy twink speaks volumes, absolutely. And I'm gonna say this out loud, and if someone clips this, I don't care. If you think that Ike likes women, like romantically, I am so sorry to say this, but you are a Delulu. It's 2026, guys. Ike is... Well, we can't really say. All we can really confirm is that he has 2 endings with, as the Viera said. Viera? Wait, is that like from Final Fantasy, the Viera? Like the bunny girls? Are you like a bunny girl? The Viera said he ends up with a femboy mage or a freaking twink cat. There are 100% femboys in them. Crimson, do you like femboys? That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. I feel like there's a little bit of overlap. I feel like some people who like trans girls also like femboys, or at least are open to it. But they would say that they're straight because they like trans girls, which is fine too, because I guess that's true. But you guys need to watch that other video I made, or like a stream I did like a year or 2 ago. I can't remember. I talked about it. A lot of men are very reluctant to admit this, even like straight men, because it's true. Men like sticks. They do. They don't even care. They don't like okay, it's so complicated. Did you guys know that the most researched corn on the internet is actually chicks with sticks corn? Do you know what I mean? Believe me. So what does that mean? It means that most men, whether they are willing to admit it or not, have some kind of interest in the stick. Does that make sense? And a lot of men are lying if they say otherwise. It's a Hungarian word, but she forgot what it meant. That's... Oh, okay. Viera, I think it's spelled differently, the Final Fantasy one. I'm sorry, I think I mixed up the words. It looked like the Final Fantasy Viera, but don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Like, the most searched corn, like corn in the cob out there, is chicks with sticks. I like how the music stopped when I said that. Does that mean that there are men that don't like sticks? Yes, absolutely. There's a lot of men that don't like sticks at all. That's totally valid too. But I'm also trying to explain to you that a large proportion of men do. And they're not gay, necessarily. In fact, a lot of gay men don't like chicks with sticks at all. Get it? You know? You're totally fine. You're totally fine. But I'm saying, like, a lot of those men are more open to sticks when chicks are equipped with the sticks. Sorry, I'm trying not to say the words, obviously. When the chicks are equipped with the sticks, a lot of guys who like girls are like okay with that. It's becoming more socially acceptable, you know? So anyways, I'll just leave you with that. Yeah, lots of men are into quote-unquote stick body parts. They just don't like the association of weakness submission that comes with the common perception of gayness. Exactly. Wait, if you like a femboy, but you're a guy who likes girls, are you straight or bi? Hold on, I need to Google search this. Okay, let's see. Reddit post. Okay, some guy posted, I'm straight, but have been really finding myself attracted to femboys. Do femboys like traditionally men? And is there a way to find femboys to talk to with and potentially date? Sorry if these are very easy questions. I'm just so new to even realizing femboys exist. And my goodness, I'm head over heels for you all. Like, how are you prettier than girls? How did I never know feminine traits on a male body was so freaking amazing? I have basically lost all attraction of- Whoa, this guy is... Whoa. I have basically lost all attraction to women since I found out that femboys exist and I want to chat and potentially go on a date with one. But I have no idea how to even go about that. Do femboys even like men? And if they do they like traditionally masculine men? When I see a femboy, my masculine tendencies definitely show up. I see one and I'm like, I want to protect them, I want to cuddle them, I want to love them. Are femboys interested in that? I have also never been with another person with a stick. Would that be a deal breaker for most femboys? Please help this straight guy out, please, and say yourselves, you are also pretty. And then someone posted, well, first things first, you're definitely not straight if you're attracted to femboys, so you're at least bi. Since femboys each are individuals themselves and have their own preferences, there are definitely some that enjoy such attention. In my experience, femboys and LGBT have a natural overlap. Regardless of whether or not you need to ask if you should. It's very important to see femboys as people who enjoy or feel more comfortable cross-dressing and presenting feminine. Not just as pseudo-girls. Just as we're not objects to fetishize, we're also not immutable. We fall into funks and don't shave for a week. We meet our family and wear jeans instead of skirts. We get burnt out or don't have time to wear makeup. We grow old and lose our youthful femininity. If you date a femboy, it's crucial that you have realistic expectations for both of your sakes. If you honest to God are just looking for femininity and aren't questioning, femboys aren't a good fit at all. Somebody will get hurt, and it's worse if it's 10 years down the line. If you're questioning and are okay with the inevitability, I can't say that word, inevitability of life and how that implicates our appearance, you can check our dating apps, as a lot of us don't openly present feminine most of the time. That's an interesting point. Someone get this guy on Valorant. Are there a lot of femboys on Valorant? Sutta. Ah yes, somebody posted. Ah yes, this classic I'm straight but I like boys mental gymnastic. It's okay that most queer people start off in denial. You don't have to feel bad about it. Just love what you love and love yourself for who you are. Well, you've said more in a few words than everything I've ever read, seen, heard combined. Cut it right to the core. I'm a straight guy with similar and most identical feelings, thoughts, and blah, blah, blah. I'm unable to understand completely woo, as the original post describes. Well said. Add some bonus points in your win column because you deserve it. Mental gymnastics, perfect choice of words, because in my mind it's been like trying to describe what water tastes like. I thought the same thing a while ago, so it's a different comment. This is interesting. Should I read Reddit as like a stream sometime? I thought the same a while ago and eventually decided I'm finsexual. Liking feminine people, girls, femboys, trans girls. That might be who you are too. And then someone said, I do like all of those too. Oh. Oh, this femboy's into masculine men and masculine women. That's interesting. Femboys have diverse tastes. Many femboys are into... Whoa. Many femboys... Reddit roast peating... Reddit post... Sorry, I said peating. Reddit post reading channels are huge. Somebody put femboy equals gay. That said, some femboys in fact are, so go ahead and find yourself some boys. By the way, that's actually gay. Femboys, being in a... Wait. As you've probably noticed by now, there's a lot of concern with your insistence of you being straight despite your attraction to femboys. And I'd like to offer you a perspective as to why that is that I haven't read in here yet. Femboys are, at least when presenting as such, boys. Being in a relationship with another boy who refuses to admit any notion of homosexuality or LGBTQIA+ identity can feel rather demeaning. Insisting you're straight can imply that there is a shame in being attracted to another boy, and it can send the femboy messages that you're uncomfortable with certain aspects, them being a boy mainly, of their identity. Hopefully that makes sense, as it isn't necessarily an obvious realization of everyone. That said, I believe your intention is not to demean femboys, and if you really can't accept another identity, then straight it is what it is, but just be aware that a lot of femboys are looking for a long-term romantic relationship, might struggle with that. I also want to remind you that a lot of femboys are AMAB, and most things you go through physically as a man, they likely experience in some capacity too. So keep your expectations of what dating a femboy long-term is actually like in check. Jesus. You came for Ike. We're trying to download the game right now. Wait, this would be funnier if Cloud read this. Hold on, what do I think about it?
Excuse me. We're trying to kill some time. We're trying to process femboys for a second. Okay, I'm here. Where to find a femboy to date? No idea, but perhaps on Tinder or something like that you could research the tag femboy. I don't use those, so I don't know. I feel like this is something possible. Okay, we're gonna switch. We're gonna go to like an Ike post. Would you try and date a femboy if you're straight? Think you need to have a conversation with yourself in the mirror. Femboys are still boys. Don't put someone through you trying to figure out your sexuality, especially when you can't seem to admit it to yourself. Femboys are individual people, not a fetish. They would each have their own preferences because, you know, they're not robots. They're people. You're also put a vomit emoji next to your statement about pushing women. I think you need to come out of the closet, my god. I find this constant equating of dressing femme to being a femboy super problematic. Didn't we finish this is incorrect grammatically. Didn't we finish the are women actually men if they wear pants debate centuries ago? That's essentially what this is. A femboy isn't any less femme just because they choose to wear jeans, a t-shirt, and a hoodie with no makeup on at some point, in the same way that a woman isn't less of a woman if they are doing the same. Okay. Any more comments here? Okay. Oh, my best friend, this is a new one. My best friend is a femboy, and I'm a bi guy, and I really like him, but I don't know how to approach him about maybe dating. I agree. I don't even think he likes guys like sexually. I just think he feels comfortable with them romantically. It's weird. But he very specifically likes, not twinks are, you know, like Randolph is a masculine dude, but he's a twink. And that's like an interest. So Ike likes smaller, scrawnier men than him. Ike likes, I'm 100% sure Ike likes to top. 100%. Okay, let's actually look up that one instead. Okay. Is Ike gay? Reddit. Why is Ike's sexuality such a sensitive topic? I was playing Smash with some friends. One jokingly said that Ike was gay. That's not the story. The way this starts. Oh, I was just playing Smash with some friends. One jokingly said that Ike was gay to bother me since I was winning with him, but I just said, who knows? They were like shocked, like, what does that mean? To which I responded, there is no official statement, but it's very possible. It's very possible. And another friend who also plays Fire Emblem got mad and told me that I shouldn't push my headcanon into other people since they will get the wrong idea of the character. This sounds like a bunch of middle schoolers. He said he doesn't care about the subject, but there's still the way this guy writes. Wait, I'm gonna start over. I was playing Smash with some friends. One jokingly said that Ike was gay to bother me since I was winning with him, but I just said, who knows? They were like shocked, like, why does that mean? What does that mean? Not why does that mean? To which I responded, there is no official statement, but it's very possible. And another friend who also plays Fire Emblem got mad and told me that I shouldn't push my headcanon into other people since they will get the wrong idea of the character. He said he doesn't care about the subject, but there is no evidence of Ike being gay in his games, and it was just his shippers, which he assumed I was one, pushing the narrative specifically since Priam exists. Bro, that pissed me off, not because of his opinion, but the hypocrisy of saying you care but then getting defensive about it and lecturing me about pushing a false narrative. Dude, Ike's sexuality has caused frictions in friendships. I almost went full Fire Emblem wiki. That's fine if you don't think he's gay. You're entitled to your opinion. That's fine. Bro, that pissed me off, not because of his opinion, but the hypocrisy of saying you don't care, but then getting defensive about it and lecturing me about pushing a false narrative onto people. I almost went full Fire Emblem wiki on him the moment he talked about Priam, but decided to not to and just let it slide and told him, well, that's your opinion. This is a bunch of middle schoolers, I bet. Why are people so sensitive about who Ike may end up with? This is just my personal experience, but I see it every time the subject is brought up. It's like talking about religion or politics among the Fire Emblem fan base. It's not like knowing who he sleeps with at the end of the day makes his character better or worse. It doesn't take away the merits of what he did in his games. Yeah, I 100% agree, but people have an issue with it because he's an older Fire Emblem character, like, you know, from 20 years ago. He's a very masculine Fire Emblem character. He's a very popular Fire Emblem character, but it would damage the egos of a lot of people if they were outright stating it that he is into Soren and Ranulf, which he is. But you know, it's another. They even I own the the special Fire Emblem convention CD disc for Path of Radiance that has extra dialogue that they just released, and it's basically that whole CD basically equated Sword and Ike to being a parallel to Micaiah and Soth, which is like, hello, Micaiah and Soth, like, get married. If we're counting Priam as canon, he's from Mist's side of the family. That's what I believe too. I think Priam is an ancestor of Ike in that he is an ancestor via Mist. You know what I mean? I agree. Excuse me. All right. Here, this person responded to this person. Because it's pretty rare for the discussion to be in good faith. I don't know if anyone has ever said, sorry, but Priam means I cannot be gay, end of story. Just because they love and care about canon that much while simultaneously rejecting any possible workaround for equal innocent reasons. As a result, people who like gay Ike readings are extra prickly because, or for some mysterious reason, this is one of the only fan readings that people like to try to categorically disprove. Oh, Kim. You just said it here, this person just said, what if Priam's lineage to the Radiant Hero was not due to a direct lineage, but rather through Mist's offspring? You know, the same manner Marth is related to the hero Henri. But if you want to talk about sexuality, bisexuals exist. They should, you know what, here. They should just make Ike bisexual to just shut everybody up. And like, if you literally just change the gender pronoun, like Soren looks enough like a girl, right? You could literally just like change, if you were to have someone, this is the ultimate experiment. They should have the same dialogue, but they just change Soren's pronouns to she, her, for the sake of trying to prove a point. And then I guarantee by the end of both games, people are gonna be like, Ike freaking loves this girl Soren. I guarantee. You give it to like someone who's never played the game, doesn't know the characters. You change Soren's pronouns to she, her. Everyone is gonna read it, even in the Western localization version, as Soren has a thing for Ike, and then Ike returns the feelings of Soren at the end. They're gonna think it's like a straight couple. And they're not gonna realize that, oh wait, that's actually a dude. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, come on, guys. Like, it's so true. You just change Soren's pronouns temporarily, and then suddenly it's a straight relationship. Everyone's gonna read it romantically. I guarantee. And I heard, sorry, I'm not trying to disprove people. I'm just stating the facts of some stuff. In the hard mode of Radiant Dawn, the Japanese version, there is a lot of blatant, not even subtext, blatant flirting between Ike and Soren, but also Ike and Ranulf, bruh. For real. No, yeah, exactly. But if you read the hard mode dialogue of the Japanese version of Path of Radiance, Ike is flirting non-stop with Ranulf. He even makes a comment about, I'm forgetting the exact wording for it, but something about how, like, seeing Ranulf naked or something akin to that, or something about like seeing his buffness or something. And like, then Ranulf mentioned something, oh, you know, or no. Ranulf noticed that Ike was getting buffer or something. There's like some kind of thing like that, okay? And then in the art book of the Japanese art book for Radiant Dawn, it describes the moment at the end of the game with Soren and Ike when they're like, you know, talking about their past. The Japanese wording is literally when two hearts become one. I even own that damn book. I even translated it myself. It literally says, the moment when Ike and Soren talked with each other at the very end of the game, the last cutscene in the last chapter before the last boss, Ike and Soren, that scene in the art book is described canonically as the moment when two hearts become one. And I don't know about you if you're a bro and you like the girls, but I don't know if you want your heart and your bro's heart to become one if you're not into your bro. Yeah, no, I agree. I 100% agree with you. I think I am of the caliber that Priam is a indirect descendant of Ike. He is a descendant through Mist. I 100% agree. So same genetic lineage, but it's through Mist's lineage, not Ike's, you know, because I don't think Ike had kids, you know. Plus, like, you know, Priam gives me like Boyd energy. He doesn't even give me Ike energy, you know what I mean? Like Priam is kind of like total straight dude Boyd energy. Boyd is like totally different from Ike, you know. Anyways, sorry, I went on a rant there. I'm so sorry. It's just my opinion. You can disagree with me. You can think Ike is straight or bisexual or whatever. That's fine. It's been years and it's the same old song and dance. For the life of me, I don't get why people care so much to still discuss it at length, yet here we are. I reiterate, as I always do when I happen upon this fun topic, there is a reason the go-ahead debate who I fudge image of Ike exists. Why we can't all agree that literally any depiction of his completely undisclosed sexuality is headcanon, I will never know, but people seem to be obsessed with the concepts of it being canon or not. Truly a timeless Fire Emblem discourse classic. It's probably the most disgusting. Okay, I'm gonna read this because we still have a lot of time. Okay. The following was written in 2014 and it is evidently still topical and phases me, mine. At the time the old fandomers started shipping Ike Soren in the early days of Fire Emblem 9, we had been accustomed to being considered yaoi fangirls, internalized the idea that our preferences were inherently acanonical, and yielded to the Ike Alencia fans at the crosswalks of dignified discussion as was the norm. Our ships were always subtext, and I think by and large we knew that it was hopeless to convince the majority of people that they had enough basis to be considered in the same light as a popular ship. Oh, then along came Fire Emblem 10, and suddenly, this is how I felt. Look, I'm gonna read that one more time because that's how I felt. At the time the old fandomers started shipping Ike Soren in the early days of Fire Emblem 9 fandom, we had been accustomed to being considered yaoi fangirls. Yes, that was me. Internalized the idea that our preferences were inherently acanonical and yielded to the Ike Alencia fans at the crosswalks of dignified discussion, as was the norm. Yeah, I felt that way too. I felt like, no, Ike Soren, there's something there. I feel they have something, but whatever. I just said, okay, whatever. Ike ends up with, I don't know, the cat girl or Alencia, who cares, right? Then along came Fire Emblem 10. And suddenly, it seemed the tide had turned. Ike only gets endings with 2 guys. At the end of the game, he hugs Soren, who weeps on his shoulder. What's going on? Guys, Ike Soren is canon. And promptly, the legions of people who were the kind to write no yaoi in their summaries crossed their arms and harumphed at their grumbled about Radiant Dawn's irrational decisions or insisted that Ike was still straight. Sounds like a hard cope. But for once, the source material had blessed what we had seen in its predecessor, and we finally had a reasonable amount of proof to show the reasonable neutral people of the day that our ship was not in fact mere flight or fantasy, or a fantasy. The fact that one party was the macho favorite of the majority of the casually homophobic gamer side of the fandom only made it all the sweeter. Oh my god! It meant a lot to many of us, and for some, it still does. Many people are invested in the matter of Ike's sexuality for essentially, yes, the somewhat petty reason of wanting to enjoy being right about this issue for once. Damn! But it's important in a larger sense. In 2007, here, I'm gonna credit this person. This is by Bye Bye Becky. I'm reading your words, Becky. In 2007, it was important representation in the sense that non-gag same-sex pairings in mainstream Japanese works were incredibly rare. It still sort of is. For many of us, in Japanese media fandom, it was our first brush with a very nearly explicitly gay pairing. These days, representation isn't really the heart of the issue anymore. The issue at hand is the public reaction to a character for whom there is significant evidence of same-sex attraction. It is because Ike occupies a gray space between strong suggestion and explicit queerness that the reaction to him is bitterly divided, and that these opinions collectively providing a fascinating view into the public perceptions changes over time. Around the time of the Prion explosion, I wandered into the GameFAQs forums to see what they were up to and found that more than half of the posters argued that Ike was into men after Prion. I want to avoid that saying any individual person is homophobic for not thinking that. Yeah, I agree that too. I don't think everyone who doesn't like Ike Soren, doesn't think it's canon, is not homophobic. But anyways, I agree. I want to avoid that saying any individual person is homophobic for not thinking that Ike is into men. However, I certainly believe the matter of Ike's sexuality is significant because of the trends in the way people have reacted to him. Fandom's collective reaction towards the subject of Ike's sexuality reveals interesting biases. Why do so many people propose asexuality for Ike but no other major Fire Emblem character? Why is an Ike female character pairing evidence-based because he rescued that girl at some point, when saving Soren's life and eloping with him isn't enough to salvage the pairing from being a crack pairing? And why do so many people, both in support of straight Ike and gay Ike, find it annoying when bisexuality is proposed? I swear to you guys, they should literally just make him bisexual. That would be an easier pill for them to swallow, because then they could be like, okay, it's just my homie, but he likes girls, but guys too. I firmly believe that, my personal belief, sorry, I'm going to correct myself. I don't think he's asexual. I think Clyke is, Clyke. Whoa, where did that come from? Clyke. I think Ike is single target sexuality. I think he's demisexual. And I think he is demisexual enough that he could be, like, I think he could be attracted to the right, like, a girl, I guess. But I think his demisexuality connected him to Soren first. you know? And I think his flirtations and his little subtext with Ranulph is valid too, but I definitely don't think it's because Ranulph is a guy. I think it's because he just likes Ranulph as a person. Demisexual is not having any sexual or romantic attraction unless there is a strong friendship foundation. And who are the people closest to Ike that are not like a motherly figure like Titania? It's his sister, it's Soren and Ranulph. Yeah. Bisexual would be the easy compromise, but they should make him explicitly gay. Because the fallout would be funnier. I agree, but at the same time, like, I think it would be too soul crushing for some people who are really on the straight bandwagon. I think they really should just say that he likes both, just to end the shipping wars, you know? But I think they should really say that he is not, I don't think he's asexual. I think he is, I know people say demisexuality is on the asexual spectrum, but I disagree. I think it's its own thing. I think Ike has the capacity to like other people, but he has to have a strong friendship first. And who qualifies for that? Soren. And who else qualifies for that? Ranulph. You have to look at like his immediate, like closest people to him. It was his dad, his sister, and Soren, and Titania. But Titania loved his father, and Titania was more of like an older sister, maternal figure for him. So what is he left with? He had Soren, and he met Soren when he was very young. You know, that's why they have the childhood friend romance thing, you know. Okay, I'm gonna read a counter thing here. It's absolutely hilarious how much effort the community puts into explaining Priam and his lineage when I'm sure the dev put Jack Squad about it for a fan service character for the supposedly the last game of the series. How unfortunate that Awakening DLC needs to be considered canon. As a person who actually played that DLC, Priam never actually confirmed being Ike descendant, and there is a sense of doubt that he actually is a true heir and not like a spiritual heir. Ranulph, the side piece, you have to remember he has a strong friendship with Ranulph as well. His relationship with Ranulph was important because it helped him understand the Laguz more. You know what I mean? That was like the whole thing is like Ike needed like a closer ally that actually was Laguz, because you know Ike was wanting to understand the Laguz more, right? And he forgot that he lived in Gallia, so. Gosh dang, guys, this GameCube stuff has been taking forever. So sorry, I hope it's okay. I've been yapping for like an hour. Alright, I'm gonna read this person's comment. As someone who does not participate in shipping at all, it just is not something that interests me whatsoever. Could not care less about which characters would hypothetically end up being together romantically. I agree that it does not take away anything from characters, but it does not add anything to them either for me. The Ike debate in particular just seems very sharp on both sides. The games obviously don't give an obvious definitive answer, which leaves those who take an interest in that side of things to come up with their own headcanon theory of it on their own, which is totally valid for everyone to have their own interpretation of it. On one hand, some people will get very upset when Ike is shipped in a homosexual relationship because, in short, it's like main character hero guy can't be gay because that's not normal type of mentality, which is basically just homophobia. On the other hand, it is just as valid to ship him in a straight relationships as it is up to the individual to interpret and imagine it how they want. Someone interpreting it that way does not make them homophobic, anything by default, but I've seen reactions from people come off that way. I've seen people on every side of the argument be very vitriolic to those on other sides on this topic, much more than others. It's just individual imagining of elements of a fictional character's life beyond what we are shown given in official material. Any take is valid. Some people just are so fervent about their take or so fervently against another that they get a bit too ugly in discussion about it. Any take being valid, probably with the exception of some really out there theories. I'm gonna assume no one thinks King Ashnard was in love with Ike or something. I hope not, because that's Soren's dad. That would be very complicated. Goodness gracious. So, anyways, what? Okay. This is like the best comment ever. I will never be able to relate to people who care so much about the sexuality of a fictional character. You think Ike is gay? Cool. You think Ike is straight? Cool. None of that matters to me, so you do you and I'll do me, and we don't do each other, probably. That was a good poem right there. And then somebody someone quoted someone, there is no evidence of Ike being gay, LMFAO. Oh, this is a good point too. There's a very obvious double standard when it comes to LGBT characters. A straight character does not need to be proven straight to people, but every single gay or queer character has to be justified in the minds of the average gamer. Remember, when that one game revealed a trans character and people were in such denial they faked an email over it and the devs had to confirm what was spelled out in the game itself? People hate us so much that they won't even tolerate us in fiction. Is that the climbing game? It's always either localization pushing an agenda or blatant headcanon, and when there's no goalposts left to move, they just throw their hands up and complain about the game being woke. Okay, yeah, this is... Okay, I'm just gonna read this. Okay. Sorry, guys, we're still killing time. We're almost there. This is someone's counter-argument. No evidence? Ike and Soren getting an extra base conversation when you max out their support that only canon couples, Martha and Kata and Elincia Elinin. Soren being the only character, I agree with this, only character that Ike has ever shown physical affection towards and his softer sides towards. That is 100% true. That particular conversation is also called the moment their two hearts become one in the Tellius official art book. Ike and Soren's path of Radiant support being canon to Radiant Dawn and their RD support being canon for the true ending, making them literally canon. Yeah. The art book describes Ike's feelings for Soren literally with the word and kanji love. Heroes giving them a Valentine alt, Soren being in all of Ike's closely associated characters, descriptions using words like special bond only close to his heart, etc. The CD drama being Ike Soren Evidence 2.0. Yeah, well, that's a whole other thing. Ike Soren had parallels to all the couples in Radiant Dawn, especially being a direct parallel to Soth Micaiah, the canon one. Micaiah literally flat out says Soren has some feelings for Ike when you attack her with him. Has the same feelings that she has for Soth that he does for Ike. I can add in all their Path of Radiance moments, like how Ike literally goes out of his way to comfort Soren and tell him that he never had to apologize for anything, aka being racist and rude, and when he saw Soren was upset, like... Yep. Oh, this is a good point. A lot of people who argue against it generally don't do it in good faith, so people are understandably a bit more defensive about it. My only concrete thing I could even disprove it is Priam, but there's evidence that suggests he could just be misdescendant instead, like how Marth was technically a descendant of Henri because Henri was his great-grand-uncle. Also, him not getting Aether and Awakening is another point in favor of him being, of him not being a direct descendant, but instead of... Yeah, I agree. He doesn't get Aether. To be fair, that could be explained away by them wanting to make it exclusive to Crom's bloodline, but Priam also does get it in Hero. He doesn't get it in Heroes either. They gave him Soul instead. I've said it before, Ike doesn't really show any interest in anyone from everything I've seen besides Elincia and Path of Radiance, but that was a localization change. His paired endings are pretty vague, so they could be interpreted as either platonic or romantic. The only thing they do tell us is Ike probably doesn't do women. So he's either asexual or gay, which in my opinion I think is asexual, but it could definitely go either way, and I assume he'd be happy with both. Okay. I think Ike likes meat. That's what he's into. Oh god. A mix of homophobia and Ike shippers being the most obnoxious Fs ever. Okay. It's time.
Alright guys, I don't know how far we're gonna get, but we're gonna try. You guys ready? Okay. We're gonna play Fire Emblem, Path of Radiance. Path of Radiance, bum, bum. Path of Radiance, let's go. Sorry that took so long, I had to download the game. Oh! Wait, the cover art is different? What the fudge? Huh? Wait, what's the difference? Hold on. Huh? Wait, what's the difference here? Oh, this is the European one. There's a difference? Let's go! Soul Calibur. I can play Soul Calibur too? What the fudge? Mario Smash Football, European. Super Mario Strikers was a GameCube game? What the fudge? Okay. You guys ready? Oh, wait. Oh, wait, you guys can't hear. You can. I just got shivers and I got a little teary. Oh, I'm so happy I get to play this game with you guys. Thank you for spending time with me to play one of my favorite games in my entire life. Oh, hard mode. We're gonna save scum the hell out of this game.
Well, Ike, you had enough? Oh, missed.
Ooh, that sounded like it hurt.
Ike? Oh no!
Hi, welcome to the stream. Wow, unfortunately the cutscene's still a little pixelated, but it is a port. It's fine.
Missed.
Hi, welcome to the stream.
Song.
Ah, you're up. About time.
Aww. That's Icon's Miss Mom. The blue-haired lady. That's where he gets his blue hair from. You just want to say hello, welcome to the stream. Hi, hi. We're playing Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'll be fine. So, the sleeping prince awakens.
Father, I can't believe you. I know, wait. I know those are practice swords, but they're still heavy. You have no right to be so rough on Ike.
If this is too much for the boy, he'll never make it as a mercenary.
But?
Mist, you don't have to worry. I told you I'm fine. Ha! You'd better be. Now grab your sword and get ready.
What? Don't tell me you're going at it again, but...
Just until I land a single blow. I'm not giving up until I can get one good hit in on Father. I like your resolve, Ike, but it takes more than a strong will to... Aha! I knew I'd found you here.
Hi, Boyd. What brings you here?
Nothing special. You said you were going to get the boss, but you never came back. I got picked to check up on you.
Oh, sorry. I got caught up with Ike and my father.
Oh, it's nothing. Besides, I figured I'd get a good laugh watching Ike get worked over by the boss.
Grail is the father of Mist and Ike.
You look fine. What happened? Nothing at all. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
You just missed it. Just a minute ago, he was out cold.
Mist?
Haha, sorry.
You came at just the right time, bud. You can be Ike's sparring partner. Well, what, me? I'm beginning to think it would be better if he spared with someone closer to his own skill. I understand. Thanks for your help, Boyd. I don't know about this. Closer to his skill business, but I'm ready. Alright, I'm ready for you. Let's go.
Oh, that's it? I can't go with the full 360? Okay. Let's see. Wait. HP is 19. I do 8 damage. I don't have an item. It's hard mode. Shoot. Should I attack first? He does 9 damage. I do 8. I should attack first. You can do it. Boyd's got nothing. Take him out.
Nothing? I don't have nothing. I mean, I have...
Yeah, that was the right choice. Okay, we're good.
I'm not done yet. We're just getting started.
We're gonna beat him. Oh! Oh, wow!
That wasn't too bad.
Boyd, you're such a... Boyd, hold on. Boyd, you're such a loser.
Set your trap, you tramp. Oh, good work, Boyd. That's enough. All right. Your swordsmanship was decent enough, Ike. Don't forget how it felt. It won't always be this easy. I know. Now that you're done warming up...
Wait, sorry, that's Boyd.
Now that you're done warming up, it's time for you to face me again. I was hoping you'd say that, Father. But first, Mist.
Right here, Father. Here you go, Ike. It's a vulnerary. I'd recommend using it now before you fight Father. Last time he knocked you silly. Can I use the cover? Hold on. Come on, Ike. Alright.
Always take time to heal your wounds in a battle, even small ones. By the time you think you're in trouble, it'd probably be too late. Don't get into that situation.
I have... Oh, he does a lot. Wait, how much does he do? He does... He's gonna do... I'm gonna do 9, he's gonna do 6. Okay. Let's do this. Are always cool, but it makes... It's fine, it makes him stand out. It does, yeah, he's not a royal. I like that. And then they did that again for, frickin'... What's his name again? Ziyaillust? Alright, we're gonna heal this wound. Alright, let's do it again. Heal yourself. Because your father's gonna attack you. This is a very easy tutorial. We should clutch this. Clutch. And wait, why is his dad fighting with a sword? I thought he only fights with an axe, no? Get your father. Wait, this is a little weird. You beat your father. How do you feel, Ike? That's like super messed up. What, patricide or something? It could have been Alm too, but they chickened out and made him the secret son of the Emperor or whatever. Yeah. Oh, he didn't even get any strength. That was not a good level up. Hold on. Oops. Wait. Save state? How to do save state? Reset? Oh, I should have done that before I leveled up, right? I should have done that. The Mercenary Fort. By the way, this game is about beastmen and also racism. What else is this game also about? This game is also about classism, elitism, all the above. No strength, damn, gotta bench Ike now. It's over. It's over! Our playthrough transfer is over. It's donezo.
Sorry, I'll get up earlier from now on. So what's my first job? I'm talking with Titania right now. Wait outside until we're done. Yes, sir. Very well, Commander Grail. Shall we continue? You were telling me about some bandits that needed taken care of, weren't you? Correct. The request comes from a nearby village. According to our reports, the bandits are not all that strong. I think it best if we ride out and take a look. I plan on taking Oscar and Boyd along with me. Just the brothers? Go ahead and add Ike to your team. Shin and Gatch and I can handle the other 2 jobs easily enough. Titania, I'm leaving Ike in your care. I'm trusting you to show him the ropes. Understood, Commander. Come on, Ike. Let's get you set up. All right, my first job. Captain Titania, preparations are complete, and I'm ready to go. Impeccable timing. It's nice to know we can always count on you to be ready, Oscar. Don't forget about me. I'm ready for action. Is that so, Boyd? That's a surprise.
Thank you. See you around sometime.
Haha, not today it isn't. As of today, I'm going to be the absolute model of perfection. I need to set a good example for Akaboa.
I'll take your word for it. Your first campaign at last. I know you've wanted this for a while. Are you nervous, Ike? I think I was more nervous last night. I could hardly sleep. This morning, I'm feeling pretty good. It's the calm before the storm. You should try to relax. You're not going to be out there alone. Yeah, you're right. Right. Everyone ready? Let's go.
I don't think that's Titania's personality, but I think it's funny. Ba-bum. Chaldea.
This is the village of Chaldea. The bandits are few, but we mustn't be careless. Our goal is to take out the bandit leader in front of the lodge building, and then secure that building.
Ike, listen up. All this stuff is old news to me, but I can give you a rookie like you a few tips. First off, don't let yourself get worked up and jump out in front of everyone. You'll just end up getting hurt.
Don't try to do too much, Ike. When things get dangerous, you can and should rely on us. As long as you watch how the enemy moves carefully, you'll be fine. Think of this as a training session.
I forgot he's Boyd's brother, so he gets a southern accent too.
I'll do that, Oscar. Boyd, thanks for your help. Don't mention it.
Just sit back and watch how a professional handles things.
Enough chit-chat, you three. We've got work to do.
Alright, let's do animation on. Game speed fast. Normal. Fast. We gotta make everything fast. Auto cursor. Visit. You're one of the mercenaries, right? Thank you for coming. We've heard a lot about you. Here, take this weapon. We're farmers, not fighters. Maybe you'll get some use from it. You got a steel sword. Oops. Here, let's pincer it here. Item. Wait, let's just see how much damage they do. Is this really hard mode? It doesn't feel like it. Yeah. Do it, Boyd. Look at this early 2000s combat, guys. So straightforward. You swing the axe and it hits somebody. Here, just wait right there, Titania.
What's going on out there? Is that some sort of army? A bunch of mercenaries looking for the next meal. The villagers must have hired them. Listen up, lads. Hurting them and hurting them bad. We let this bunch live, and we'll have hordes of hired swords hounding us the rest of our days. It's those fool villagers. They think they can buy a bunch of
Sell swords to chase us away. Uh-oh. He's gonna pillage the village. Oh no! Nice job. Wow, I forgot. Boyd is so good. I'm gonna use Boyd. Come on, Ike. Nice dodge, Ike. Good job. Alright, we're gonna save Scum. Save Scum. Save Scum. This is literally the enemy phase, guys. This game takes forever. What do you guys think of the combat so far? So cutting edge. So ahead of its time. So invigorating, right? This is amazing. Did she just one-shot the Myrmidon with her steel axe? She did. Uh-oh, pillage the village. Here, visit. Visit. Since those bandits took over, we can't even sleep at night. Please, help us save our village. Here, my mother left me this. I hope it serves you well. A seraph robe that early in the game? What the fudge? What the absolute fudge? Iron sword, go, Ike. You better get strength this level up. You better. Excuse me. Fudge. Here, can you give him a steel sword? Oops. Wait. Wait. Wait right there, sir.
My work here is done. This house is totaled. Time to move on to bigger things. Now smash me some mercenaries.
Bada-boom, bada-bing, bada-boom. Ouch, that hurt. Please get strength, Ike, please. Ike, what the fudge, dude? You need some strength, Ike. You're useless. Guys, Ike's like strength stat is so hit or miss. I might have to save scum. He might not turn out good. Pillage the village. Get him, Ike. Come on. Nice. Bada bing, bada bing, bada bing, bum, bum, bum. Okay. I should just let Ike like soak up all the experience in this game. Here, we're good. Don't die, Ike, please don't. Miss, please. Nice dodge, Ike. Good job, Ike. Wow, he's doing so good. Okay, make sure you don't die against the other guy. That was actually a little risky. Ba-bum. Oh, he's attacking Boyd instead. Oh! Ow. That hurt. Okay. Let's see. Attack. Times, yeah. Go, Ike, go! Go, Ike, go! Bada bada bing bada boo, bada bing bum 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 bum. Oh! That was scary. How much does this do? Times 10? Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bum 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 bing bum bada bada boo. Why did I guess Oscar has a lot of defense now? The weapon triangle favored that guy instead. Here, protect them. Okay, and go, go, go. Bada bada bing, bum bada bing. Oh! Nice job. Dang, Oscar has a lot of HP in defense. He took that like a champ. Bada bing. Alright. Let's see. Item? I think you need to heal, bruh. You need to heal. And Titania? 18 times 2? Hold on. Let's try to get that enemy. Bada bada bing bada boo bada bing bada boo. Ow. Come on, Ike. Please get strength this time. Please, please, please. Wait, I'll save scum. I'm gonna save scum. Create suspend point. Okay. Let's see. We can save scum. Bada bada bing bada boo. Bada bing bada boo. Bada bing bam bam boo. Bum, ba-da-ba-bum. Let's see. That was horrible. Do it again, do it again, do it again. Please get a better level up than that. That was horrible. Bada bing, bada boo, bada bing, bong, 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 bing. That was really bad. That was a horrible level up. Do it again. Bada bing, bada boo, bada bing, bong, 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 bing. Level ups are very important in this game, so I'm level up scumming a little bit. Why magic? Why magic, Ike? Alright, let's see if he'll attack me. Why? You don't need any magic, dude. Alright, good job, Ike. Please get strength, dude. Bada bing, bada boo. Oh, that was a horrible level up. That was really bad. Bada bing, bang, boo, bing, bang, boo, bing, bang, boo, bing, bang, boo. Come on, Ike, please get a better level up. Bum, bada, bada, boo. Is it just inevitable? Is it just inevitable? How about with a steel sword? Different weapon. Different stats. Nice job. Bada bing, bada boo, bada bing, bada bum. Please give me a good level up. Come on. We're saves coming. Okay. 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 I could have shoved the enemy. Alright, new turn, new Ike. Let's see. New turn, new Ike. New level up. Bada bing, bada boo. Bada bing, bada boo, bada bing. Bada doo. Let's see, let's see, let's see. That was that was so horrible. Okay. Let me try again. Alright, totally new turn. Totally new turn, let's go. Bada bing, bada boo. Please get a better level up, dude. Bada bing, bada boo, bada bing, bang boo. Please, please, please. Strength. Do it again. That was horrible, Ike. We're gonna skip 2 turns. 2 turns, alright. I wonder how I need to do the save scumming to get better better stuff. What randomizes it? Bada bing, bada boo. Please get strength, Ike, I swear. ISTG. Yes, finally! Oh, that was a great level up! That was a fantastic level up, Ike. Good job. Drop this sword? No, shiz biz. That was a phenomenal level up. Okay. Okay, come on, Ike. 13? Iron sword? Wait, steel sword is 10. He has no chance for a crit. Let's go. Nice miss. Alright, let's create a suspend point. Whoops. Create suspend point. Overwrite, thank you. Alright. Oh yeah, the bosses recover health on the bases. I forgot about that. Bada bing bum ba. Bada bing bum ba. Bana bana bananina. Bala bala babaya bananina. Bana babana babana bina. There we go. Alright. Create send point. Alright, please get a good level up. Get a good level up, otherwise we're gonna have to just like spend some turns. Nice job, Ike. Papaya, papaya. Papaya, papaya, papaya. Oh, that wasn't a level up? Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Got an iron axe. I guess rid of the iron sword. Okay. Wait there. And seize the gate. Let's go. Clear the spap. Ayo. Let's go. Good job. Good job, team. Good job. Okay.
That's the end of it. Ike, are you alright?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
You know, you surprised me. To think you've come so far.
Look at my father, though. I've still got such a long way to go.
There's nothing you can do about that. After all, Commander Grail is.
What about my father?
Nothing.
Nothing? Now I'm really curious.
Don't worry. You'll learn about it all someday.
Hey, Ike, that wasn't bad for your first battle. Not as flashy as my first time, though.
Yeah, you were a real standout. I'll never forget the sight of you so keyed up you broke your own axe.
Oscar, dang it. You didn't have to bring that up.
Anyway, Ike, congrats on finishing your first mission. Welcome to the group. Everyone's alright? Then let's get going, shall we? I'm sure Mist has a nice, hot meal waiting for us.
Let's go. Guys, that was super fun. Let's say. I think. What time is it right now? I'm getting a little eepy, so we're probably gonna call it a stream pretty soon. Excuse me. This is Reese. Let's just do this cutscene really quick.
Oh, Titania. So this is where you've been, is it?
Reese, are you sure you're well enough to be up?
Yes, my fever's completely gone.
Are you sure? You still look a bit unsteady on your feet, if you ask me.
Well, I've been in bed for almost a week. I doubt anyone would be in top form. Even you, my friend.
I certainly hope that's all it is. In any case, until you're back at full speed, you won't be doing any work. We're mercenaries after all.
Even the smallest lapse invites death, right? I know. My apologies to the rest of the team. Then, it looks like I'll be recuperating for a while longer.
It's for the best. Take your time and get fully rested and restored. You are our sole staff wielder, Reese. The harder our work, the more we depend on you to be at our sides.
Thank you for your kind words.
Oh, by the way, that paper you've been carrying around, is it a letter?
I'd intended to go into town this afternoon. I can deliver.
I'd intended to go into town this afternoon. I can deliver it for you if you like.
No, this letter's for you, Titania.
For me?
Not more than a little while ago, I went out for a walk around the yard, and a man I've never seen before up and gave it to me and said, "Give this to the Red Trust Knight."
How curious. I wonder what it is.
I imagine it's a thank you letter from the people of Chaldea or something to that effect.
Oh no! How dare they?
Titania, what's the matter? What did the letter say?
Reese, take this letter to Oscar and tell him to prepare for combat and wait for me. I have to go out for a moment.
But Titania?
I'll be right back. I'm counting on you.
What on earth could that letter have said? Everyone come quickly. Oh hey Reese, so how you feeling today?
What is it? Why are you so agitated?
Has something happened? It's missing Rolf.
Is Reese related to Titania? No, Reese is a orange head. Titania is a red head. They're different, but they are friends though. There's a lot of people that look like they could be related, but they're not. But Boyd and Oscar are blood siblings. Yeah. It's Mist and Rolf. They've been taken by bandits.
What?
What are you talking about?
The two of them went out early this morning to gather wildflowers. Sure, they're not back yet, but... Earlier by the gate, a man asked me to deliver a letter to Titania. It was from a group of bandits, kidnappers. What are we going to do?
Let me see it.
Oh, if only I'd known. He didn't seem like a bad person.
I get it, they're after revenge. They want retribution for the other day at the village. Chaldea, was it?
Taking children as hostages?
What cowards!
Blast! Wait, Ike. Where do you think you're going? I'm going to get Mist. But no, Titania. She said she'd be right back. You're supposed to get ready and wait for her.
And do you honestly think we've got time to wait? I'm going.
What do you think you're going to do on your own, rookie? Hold on. I'm going too. Just stop, both of you. I'm going with you.
Oh, come on, wait, this is crazy. Do you think you can just ignore the deputy commander's orders? Uh-oh. The road forks here. Well, which way do we go? How am I supposed to know that? Hold it, are you saying you don't know where we're going? Unbelievable. You'd better learn to think before you act, moron. Shut your mouth, Boyd. Oh, wait. You think you can make me? Come on. But both of you, this is no time to be fighting. I figured we'd find you like this.
What are you two doing?
So you're coming after all? It's not like you two chambermaids to be disobeying orders. Whoa, that's such a des. What's the world coming to? Oscar, you know this road, don't you? Which way do we go? You're going to the bandit stronghold, right? It's the left fork. Got it. I'm still talking here. Let me finish. Blah, blah, blah. Come on, Oscar, let's go too. I guess we've no choice. Hey, you're not leaving me behind. Goodness gracious. The bandit hold. How come bandits are always like men? Why aren't there like bad female bandits?
So you came, did you, boys?
Is it just you then? You came alone? You seriously underestimate what we're capable of doing to you. Now where's the snobby red-haired wench you ride with? Titania's not here. It's just us. All I want to know right now is whether Mist and Rolf are safe. Yeah, of course, we've got them locked up safe and sound in that little shack back there. We got no problem with those brats. What we're after is a little revenge. We want that redhead and her pups, and that be you boys. Then hurry up and let those two go. We're here, aren't we? You've got no reason to hold them. You're here, but Red ain't. We'll just keep the brats until she arrives.
Dang it.
If you're so impatient, I guess we can start by killing your whelps. Y'all ready to die? Hey, come on out. It's time to play, lads. Holy shiz. There are so many, but we must not lose. Reese, move to the rear. If anyone gets injured, we'll need you on hand with your staff. Understood. Take 'em, lads. Without the red-haired knight, they're no match for us. What'd you say, dirtbag? We'll make you regret those words. Oh, we'll make you regret those words. Alright. How many enemies? 13 against 4? What the absolute fudge, bro? That's a lot of enemies we have to Alright. Create sense. Wait, can I save? Suspend. Oh no. We're gonna do suspend state. Hold on. Create suspend state. I'm getting a little eepy. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream today. It's a lot of fun playing my childhood game, and I can't wait to play more with you guys. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow for more streams, okay? So, until I see you next time, be sure to have a wonderful evening, alright? And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good evening, guys. I'll see you soon. Have a good night, okay? Good night. Bye-bye. Good night. Bye-bye.